Waitress. Cocktail bar.
Are we set?
When I met you.
We're live, pal.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, fuck it.
Great way to start. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to A Few Good Marks Live. I am your host, Kieran. I'm joined by Croft.
Hello.
Candy, our predictions champion.
Hello.
My other half of the Virgil Card of Shame holders, Willow.
Willow!
So it's the wrong order. Alex.
Hello.
Pete.
Hey.
And our special guest is Mel. It's at the end. You've actually been honest to fit everybody in, which is a cheat, which is it's very
We
nice.
didn't do that before. Do you remember when we all just like sat in a circle?
I know, yeah.
Like,
That was, whose idea was that? Anyway, so considering this is our Fed Watch, before we get on to WrestleMania, we're gonna just cover the basic things that's happened since Fastlane.
You're like the tech guy.
We've also positioned Willow in the middle because
I'm yellow.
he's yellow and everybody else is
Black.
just.
You're like
I'm the Asian.
It should be like a
We're
brand.
live!
Black, pal.
Right,
Sorry, can we do that
so
again?
we're live, pal. So where you going with that? As it took me a couple of seconds just to click on what we were doing. Anyway, so considering this is Fed Watch, I'm just going to go over the news very quickly. So Maria and Mike Kanellis had a baby. That's nice.
Oh,
Congrats.
Congrats.
And the Miz and Maurice also had a baby.
Congrats.
Okay, so moving on to other WWE news. The greatest Royal Rumble is coming up in Saudi Arabia because screw your women's revolution. We're just going to go to a country where women's rights are non-existent. So every main roster male's title is going to be defended. They've already announced that there's going to be a ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship, which include the 3 competitors from tonight's match and Samoa Joe. The Bar versus the Hardys. That's supposed to be for the tag team titles, isn't it? But obviously, given what happens tonight, it might change. I didn't think of that actually. And then Cena versus Triple H has also been announced. And the 50-man Royal Rumble, for which there's only...
How can it be the greatest Royal Rumble if there's only 15?
No, 50.
Oh, 50!
15.
Oh.
Where's the
5-0.
Oh.
Why are they doing this in Saudi Arabia?
Probably to gain.
Money can be exchanged for goods and services.
Nuclear weapons.
But there's only been 5 names announced so far for the Royal Rumble. That's Daniel Bryan, Big Show, Kane, Strowman, and Bray. So hefty.
4 great names there.
I know, right? The stadium that they're doing it in as well. Did a little bit of digging, and the capacity for the stadium they're doing it in is only 13,000. I thought it was going to be a lot bigger.
It's not really.
13,000. It's big.
It's
It's really.
13,000 on it like normal. So like
You
extra
normally
seats.
get
Oh, true. So yeah, so
You'd
it'd
have
be,
4 seats
so it'd be
for a
about
wrestler.
15, 16. Okay, well, that's still what an average Raw.
It's not the greatest attendance.
I mean, it's an average Royal Rumble.
It's a start.
It's probably a
a start.
Saudi Arabia.
I can't wait for the greatest backlash.
The greatest Armageddon.
the greatest roadblock into the line.
The greatest Fastlane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of greatest, Triple H announced, I think it was yesterday, that they're bringing back the UK tournament, and this time it's at the Albert Hall in London.
Pretty big.
Fancy.
Pretty big.
So we're going to London, boys.
Yeah, we're going
Alex
Jan.
and Mel.
Guys, you could have said. And also on that subject, the WWE. I mean, I think
Did you
this is
just
kind of
assume our genders?
Yes.
You can't do that
See,
live on a podcast.
well, live, pal. I think this is kind of like a dirt sheet thing because I'm not sure if they've actually officially announced this yet, but according to sources,
Hot scoop for us.
Zach Gibson has signed to WWE. Anyone in the UK or who follows Progress particularly will know Zach's work. Zach, obviously being from Liverpool, which we all are, which you wouldn't tell considering 2 of us are wearing shorts in like the start of April. But yeah, so he's well that too.
This is of course Liverpool's number 1.
He is of course
The number 1 Zach Gibson in Liverpool.
Yeah, so congratulations, Zach.
Well done,
Made his appearance at Access today, I believe. Yeah, well, of course, yeah.
Well done.
Absolutely.
Well done.
So that's the news.
Like
Is it? The what?
Like he's gonna watch that.
You might do.
You never know.
Never know. Might have some downtime in your audience.
Might be our one
What are these guys up to? You know,
What's you good
What's
match
official wrestling up to?
you're damn right. Who knows? be our biggest fan if he's not listening, is he?
No,
Sure. Anyway, NXT Takeover was last night. We're not going to cover it all because myself and Croft have done a very nice podcast, which will be out probably Tuesday. So you've got that to look forward to. But what did everyone think?
It was very good.
Don't all jump on this.
It was
Yeah.
very
cracking
good.
It
show.
was
Cracking
good.
show.
From what I saw of it, I did fall asleep.
I thought it was good, but nothing blew me away.
Really?
All the matches ended.
Really?
That was okay.
Croft reckons it's the best one they've ever done.
Yes, I think so.
I thought the main event was the best match there by a long shot.
In NXT history, you mean, or of that night?
Well, yeah, I'd say. Well, it's hard to say whether in history.
Hmm.
It's changed so much now, isn't it? That
Yeah. I think
You're still longing for the days of Derek Bateman versus
I fucking am, mate.
Brodus Clay.
Tyson Kidd. I think
Derek Bateman was there.
He wasn't.
No, it wasn't. That was
Yeah.
EC3.
Oh,
sorry.
yeah.
It's
It's
a
different-
different guy.
I think Almas v Gargano is still my number one,
Yeah.
closely followed by.
See,
Ciampa
the
v
only
Gargano.
reason that I wouldn't agree with it is because personally for me I would have had Gargano win,
Mhm.
but that's just a small thing.
I think considering what it's
But
led
I
up
think
to,
as a finish, Gargano and Ciampa tonight was better
it's
because
fantastic.
it went the way you wanted it to go.
Yeah,
Mm.
it was a really feel-good moment.
Yeah, well,
Something I mentioned on recent developments was something Takeover has been doing recently is swerving us at the very end. They put the show logo up, everyone think, oh, that's it, and then there'd be a big twist. This is the first one in a while where nothing surprising really happened, which was nice. It was ended on a lovely moment.
Mm.
So,
it was good.
It was like a nice season finale. But
yeah, it was.
Which is consider it's WrestleMania season is kind of like on
What
to the
it
next
is.
chapter.
Everyone hits the reset button now.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Indeed. So yeah, NXT, so that's all we've got to say on NXT Takeover. Anyone else got any more notes on Takeover?
my one negative about Takeover and the main event was should have been blood. Should have been blood.
There should have been blood. Yeah.
Because the shot for me, what like solidified it in my mind was the shot of him standing over Ciampa with the crutch. I thought if he was bloody as fuck there's a fucking like. Bret
Also,
Hart,
we will
Steve
be
Austin.
swearing on
Yeah.
this if you haven't
There's
gathered
a Bret.
that already.
That's a Bret Hart, Steve Austin
Yeah.
snapshot right there.
He did have his big swollen eye. which
Yeah,
was
but I
nice.
mean,
Yeah.
it's not blood though, is it?
I know that's true.
It's not blood,
True
and
that.
he needed it for me.
He did get a shot to the head with a crutch though,
Mm.
unprotected,
Which is what caused the black eye.
which I thought was that's interesting.
Unless it was meant to be, who knows? Maybe it was a blush.
But other than that, yeah.
Other than that,
Great show.
solid. If you haven't
Great
checked it out, go watch it and then go listen to our podcast, which will be out next week, called Recent Developments. It'll be on our YouTube channel. So on to what we're all here to do, give our Of course. Candy, take centre stage.
In case you didn't know, last week Okada beat Zack Sabre Jr. and now he's got 11 championship defenses in this reign, tying the record for Tanahashi. Tanahashi comes out at the end of the match, challenges him for one more match. 11 defenses versus 11 defenses happening next month, and the man who ended Tanahashi's reign was Okada 4 years ago.
Oh,
So now
God, I love
Tanahashi
some
has
New
a
Japan
chance
storytelling.
to end Okada's reign.
God, I love some New Japan storytelling.
So that's
We'll probably end up doing another New
interesting
Japan.
match look for next month.
We'll do another New Japan special on that probably.
Do you think he can do it?
Tanahashi will beat Okada. I don't think they'll do it.
So
Okada's already the longest reigning champion, longest single reign. He might as well get this record as well.
Mhm.
And then whoever beats him, probably night off. Then he's beaten the greatest champion in history and ended the greatest reign in history.
Can confirm as well, both Tanahashi and Okada are at WrestleMania Access this weekend.
Yeah, I saw that.
Been
Oh,
spotted
right.
several times.
Oh.
As is Kenny Omega.
Well, Kenny Omega at the ROH show. He was facing
This is also true. Yeah, they've had because they've had a lot of the
Around
around access and that.
the
They
yeah.
have.
ROH
Yeah.
supercard.
He was
Yeah,
hanging
yeah,
around
that's
Access, and people who went to Access saw him at the event.
Well, Kenny Omega and Okada have been to Monday Night Raw and hanging out backstage
It's
before.
true. Well, I just think it's interesting. WrestleMania weekend, it's nice to see them.
It's all that
Maybe.
speculation in it.
It's just fun to speculate.
Speaking
I
of
think
fun,
they bring him in
New
just
Japan
to see
contracts
people
start in January, month of January. So unless they've been bought out, then I can't see anything reading into any of that.
So on to our predictions, which is what we're here for WrestleMania tonight. So we're going to start with the Battle Royals and the other pre-show match, which is the Cruiserweight tournament finals. The way we're doing it with our predictions for the Battle Royals is the same point system for the Royal Rumble that we did. So if your pick is in the last 5, you get 1 point. If they're eliminated before, whatever. If they're in the final 2, you get 2 points. If they win the whole thing, you get 3 points. So, best of luck. So, Croft, who have you got for the Andre Memorial Battle Royale?
I have Samoa Joe.
Oh, as a surprise entry.
As the last surprise entry.
Yeah, because it's interesting because they've announced 29 out of 30. So,
I can't see them having a surprise entrant only for him not to win it.
not to win it. Unless it's...
Well, it happens in the Royal Rumble all the time.
It's true,
Yeah, but
but
it's
not when they've
WrestleMania.
announced everyone else.
Hmm.
I feel like there'll be a big surprise. They'll come back and win it.
Mm.
So I think it'll be Samoa.
You going to my joke? Pete, jump over to you.
I'm going to say Baron Corbin because this is based off news I've seen where he's been in title matches on house shows. So if they are thinking about pushing him again,
And they've got
Give him a
perfect.
second Battle
Yeah.
Royal win.
Fair enough, Mel, have you got?
Matt Hardy, purely because I absolutely love him. And
That's
it's
fair.
hopeful. It's
That is what we're about on a few good marks.
Okay.
It's just going
Literally,
with
my
them.
predictions are hope and wishful thinking.
Excellent. Excellent. Alex.
Big Cass.
Okay. That's
I
the
think he's
return
going to
entrant
be.
as well.
Yeah, he's been cleared for ages now, hasn't he?
Yeah. Although I've heard, I'm going to spoil this now, I've heard rumours that he's Braun's partner.
I also heard that rumor, but then I thought it might be Joe.
Oh, what
I know.
I have gone for Elias. I just think he's on a bit of a good run right now. And
He's the biggest
It's-
star in there.
yeah,
Mhm.
it's,
Not doing exactly the same.
we gone with Elias.
Yeah.
Virgil Carl Shapeholders, good strong! Candy, as champion, you get to go last. So,
For equally vague reasons, I've gone with Matt Hardy.
excellent.
I saw a picture of him stood next to the trophy. I was like, yes, that works.
That's a nice
My
opportunity.
Yes.
Oh, like when they're rolling the credits at the end of the show, that's something that people go, yeah.
I think it was just a
that looks
thumbnail on some YouTube video. I was like, yeah, Matt Hardy. Why not?
good. Solid reasoning.
It's so hard to call, isn't it? So
well, that's-
literally anyone is a decent pick.
It's
Yeah.
so vague and it doesn't mean anything.
If Mojo Rawley could win it,
yeah, if Mojo Rawley can win it,
Matt Hardy
anyone
certainly
can
win it.
anyone can win it. Friggin' bring back the hurricane.
I hope our
Um,
truth wins it.
Oh, true.
I
Jesus
said this
Christ.
as well.
I hope he wins it.
if he
Sign
wins
the
it and
WWE.
pulls someone's fags out of the audience and smokes a I love that.
Moving swiftly on. Next, we have the women's battle royal, not the fabulous Wheeler battle royal, just the.
Nor is it the sensational invitational.
Yeah, I was going to say, do you know about Jericho?
Now it's the uterus cup.
Oh,
It
that's
really
so
does
good.
go
It is true.
What really annoyed me about this is that it's the first women's battle royal at WrestleMania. It's not. It's not. Stop.
Yeah, but that's because they don't want you to know that Santina
Yeah,
Morello
I
won the first
understand
one.
that,
the
but
Divas
it's
Battle
not
Royal.
the first.
That was Divas.
It was the Miss WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Was it a battle royal involving women at WrestleMania?
Yes.
Wasn't
One by
the first.
one.
One by man, yeah. But it keeps annoying. It's annoying me that they keep advertising.
Oh, there you go.
It
Croft,
was 9
who?
years ago.
Croft, who've you got
People
first?
remember.
Becky Lynch.
Mhm.
Okay.
Bucky. Alex.
Ruby Riot.
Pete. Pete's face there.
I don't want her to win. I don't like her,
Pretty
but I
distinct,
just think.
Fair enough. I'm also saying Becky Lynch because I think the tease and whole Sasha and Bailey being the big feud going into it, but I think
Would you reckon that they're both going to go at the same time, type 5?
could do.
I think Becky will get rid of them both.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
the
it's too
football
obvious
team.
for it to be either them two. So fuck it,
Fair
why
enough,
not?
Mel.
Becky Lynch.
I've gone for Bailey,
Hmm.
just because I think it's just obvious going into it, but then it is. So for sure. Will
I've gone for Sasha. I think she'll eliminate Bailey.
See, I think it's going
I
to be
think that'll
Bailey
be the
because
last
it's
two,
going to be.
and then-
I think she'll eliminate because I think Bailey's going to eliminate Sasha, so I'm the complete opposite.
What can happen? Ooh.
Candy.
I agree with
Willow.
Sasha Banks.
Sasha.
Yeah.
Fair
No
enough.
reasons, just. It's less reasons than the Matt Hardy.
Pick a name at random. Next up is the finals of the Cruiserweight tournament to crown the new Cruiserweight champion. It's between Cedric Alexander and Mustafa Ali. Croft, who have you got?
It's pretty much defo going to be Cedric Alexander, I think.
Pete?
Yeah, Cedric.
Mel?
Same.
Alex?
Ali.
Oh, I've gone Cedric.
I've gone Ali because I don't know anything about either of them, and they look nice.
Looks like a nice
Well, he's got
guy.
a now like
Now
a
that
face.
Triple H just took over, I think he'll get it.
Do you reckon Ali
Because
again?
all of the promo videos as well for the match have focused on him as well.
But if you've like 205 Live over the past few months since Enzo, all that kind of thing happened,
Yeah.
they've been pushing Cedric Alexander to the fucking moon.
Candy?
Cedric.
Cedric Alexander. So that's G1. Okay. So that's pre-show all done. And now it's on to the main card. So I've tried to do this in as reverse order as I can, but then saying that I am starting on the return of Daniel Bryan and with Shane McMahon against Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Croft, who have you got?
I've got Brian and Shane.
Bryan and Shane. Pete?
I'm saying Kevin and Sammy.
Oh, upsetting the apple cart. Go on, Mel.
Same Kevin.
Same. Alex?
Brian and Shane.
I've got Bryan and Shane.
I've got Brian and Shane to beat Owens and Zayn.
Because they'll go to Raw
You
anyway.
were really proud of that line, weren't you?
That's what I'm thinking. We got to.
And Candy?
I've got Brian and Shane.
Brian and Shane. Fair enough.
But
What do we all-
since it's been
what-
mentioned,
But I'm smelling a heel turn.
who from Brian?
I think Shane.
Really?
Just to really
I
swerve it.
don't
'Cause
think that.
why turn Brian
Well, yeah.
with as
Yeah.
over as he is?
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't
Why
think
not?
they'd have
If
him
it's
lose,
WWE.
though.
I mean, yeah.
Well, I think also there's something we've
You don't
not
want
covered.
more
There's
over
something
the
we
Roman.
didn't cover because it broke before we found a thingy. Like Brian's return, that's huge.
It's massive.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's why
Huge.
he'd never lose his return.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Like this is going to be first match out. It's big pop. Daniel Bryan, you know what I mean?
I might cry when his music hits.
Something
Okay.
that really annoyed me about his return is something that never happened back in the day.
Mm.
You get genuine surprises. This was spoiled on social media before
Yeah.
SmackDown. It ruined the moment. If he just came out and announced it, the pop would have been huge.
But I think
it
because social media is that big, and when you because you're going to announce that anyway, it's going to spread like wildfire because of how big it is. Then you tell people he's going to be on SmackDown, your ratings go up
Yeah.
for SmackDown.
And
That doesn't happen the
It'd be
next week.
interesting to look back and see if there was a rating spike.
I would do.
I
Yeah,
think
that's true.
there was.
I would imagine
Was
that
it?
would have been.
Yeah.
That's fair. I can understand it, but it's a shame that organic surprises aren't really a
True.
thing.
The only time you ever get it is at the Royal Rumble, like what we got with Ray and the Hurricane. So, the next match is the debut of one Ronda Rousey teaming with Kurt Angle to face the team of Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. Croft,
Ronda and Angle.
Pete,
Mm-hmm.
Mel, Alex,
Same.
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 Hey! Sweet. Watch them fucking swervers now.
I am
It is Triple H.
Just to spite
It is.
Steph. It's not
Yeah.
Triple H. I was going to try and get fuck Steph,
Stephanie.
like fuck you,
Submit
Steph,
from
in like trending during this match because I've had enough of her. But I mean,
I have no hopes of this match. Did you see her Saito enter the fucking table on Monday Night Raw? He was so delayed. Ronda just jumped. Steph just went, oh, see ya.
I
It
loved
was
how
fucking shit.
Ronda didn't know whether to be angry or selling.
Yeah.
Like,
She was like this.
well, she's a newcomer. Like
guess.
it's understandable, but I mean, I do get what you mean.
Yeah, she's a newcomer, so she shouldn't be in such a
Send it to
high-profile match at
NXT.
WrestleMania.
But at the same time, Mr. T was in the main event of WrestleMania.
And it was awful.
Make her in a spot. Put her in NXT like the rest, like Shayna Baszler. Had to
Yeah,
do.
but
She's a
not
huge
coming,
star
though,
that's
yeah.
drawing money.
But
Like
I'm
there's
going to.
there's two perspectives you can look at it from. There's the wrestling sense or there's the business sense. Like, you know what I mean? And like people are gonna pay, even if she's shit, the casual fan is gonna pay to watch Ronda Rousey in a wrestling match.
And then if it is shit, it's gonna just
It wouldn't matter.
Goes
It's
to shit.
like yeah, exactly.
They've made the money.
They've made your
Yeah.
money. They've got your money off
Got
you
your money
anyway.
now. haven't you?
Who cares?
Yeah, they don't care.
Moving on to this could be a potentially interesting one is the Usos against the New Day against the Bludgeon Brothers. Croft, who have you got?
Bludgeon Brothers.
Pete,
I'm saying Usos.
Mel,
New Day.
Alex.
Usos to return.
I've also gone with the Usos.
I've also gone with the Usos.
Shandy.
Bludgeon Brothers.
Yes, Candy.
Bludgeon Brothers. See, I know that they've been put into the mix, but I think they've purely been put in there because the Usos and the New Day have done everything, and you throw two extra guys in there, two big guys who are able to throw people around a bit, that adds an extra bit of dynamic. It's fine, and I think the Usos have earned this WrestleMania win.
I think they're gonna have Usos and New Day kick 7 shades of shit out of each other, and the Bludgeon Brothers are gonna take advantage and go.
Capitalise, yeah.
I was thinking it might be the other way. If Usos and New Day, the two biggest tag teams, have the Bludgeon Brothers kick the shit out of them.
Yeah, and take the spot.
Yeah.
and maybe
See,
so-
I
maybe
think
so.
I think they're gonna go for like a Bludgeon Brothers New Day angle.
Mhm.
So that's why I think they'll just like sort of fight amongst each other, like themselves, and the Usos will just take
Sneak a
over,
victory.
Sneak a victory.
I could see New Day breaking up tonight because of the loss.
See that.
I think that's what they'll do.
They have sort of like run the course now, haven't they?
I reckon
Like,
they'll have.
there's nothing really.
Love
They're
the
not
New Day.
still.
I reckon they'll have Bludgeon Brothers
It's
win.
starting to get a bit stale for me.
New Day will
The
break
whole
up,
thing's
and
got pancakes.
Usos and Bludgeon Brothers will play, and then New Day will do their thing. That's how I see it.
See, because I really want one of them to be WWE champion within the next like 3 years or so.
Big E.
Well, yeah, Big A. But I mean, to be
Please.
fair, I'd really love it if Kofi got his chance.
I don't think he will. at
I
this
don't
point.
think he will, but I mean, it would just be such a sweet moment.
it would.
Be boss, but hey, we okay. Next up is the Raw Tag Team titles. It is the Bar defending against Braun and a mystery partner.
It's Brain.
Ooh,
It's Brain Strowman.
well, we're gonna ruin the surprise, but
As
okay,
soon
no,
as
funny.
I saw-
Moving on.
I
So,
saw a
Crofty.
picture of that, and the first thing I thought was, Joseph Parker come to
Seen this storylines.
Cross.
Shall we, as part of the prediction, say who we think the partner's going to be?
I mean, I'm not counting it.
We won't count
Okay.
it, but
Yeah, let's just do it for fun.
I think it'll be
So
Braun,
who's winning?
Braun to win.
Yeah.
With James Ellsworth.
No, James Ellsworth's got independent dates overseas. There's no way in hell it's James Ellsworth.
Well, we'll see.
How wrong?
Yeah,
I
Say
will
it
laugh
That's like pushing
so
a kid's
much.
dream, that.
Saying that, bro, it's not James Ellsworth.
Thank you for that. Thank you for ruining the magic of WrestleMania. It's like you've gone up to a kid and said, "Hey, have you two fallen out? Yeah, you're gonna put that under your pillow so your mum can give you a $5."
And then they'll be extra disappointed when you don't get a fiver.
I don't get it.
Christ, I thought that as I was saying it. I thought, I wish I got a $5 of mine.
Pete.
I'm going to say Braun, and I don't know, because there's quite a few like candidates, but I think Big Show just is another big lad.
Fair enough. Mel?
I say Braun, and I have no idea who it could be.
Take a
There's
wild
just
guess.
too many.
I mean, if he's saying Ellsworth, you may as well just say anyone.
I'll say Ellsworth. I'm going to
Yes. I was really close to saying Neville.
Gilbert.
Gilbert. Alex?
I've gone for Braun with Samoa Joe.
Yeah, I've gone for Braun, but I'm also going to say Samoa Joe. That's an excellent shout.
It's a good shout, isn't it?
Excellent
Imagine
shout.
how much you'd mark out as
Oh,
well.
mate,
Those two
too
together, them
much.
two big
I've
sweaty
got a feeling I
men.
know who you're going to
By
say for the
Jimmy.
mystery partner.
I'm going to say Braun and Hulk Hogan.
Oh.
If it can be Ellsworth, it can be Hulk
I'm
Hogan.
not
That's
saying-
more plausible than it being James Ellsworth.
Imagine fucking just
Just
like
keep shitting on him, it's alright.
If I don't know, I'm all for it. I love that.
yeah, just fucking just turns around, points at the like the Tron, and just fucking red and yellow.
It would be amazing.
Fucking Hulk Hogan comes
Oh,
out.
Hogan.
I'll
He's marking it already. It's not even
I'm
happening.
out the thought of it. So it actually
Candy.
happens.
Candy.
I was having a floor if it's The Undertaker.
Major
Cena.
swerve. Fuck you, Cena.
He's like, I don't
Yeah, but it's gonna be
See,
alright.
you're old news. I'm going with Strowman and winning the tag titles.
See what the
Candy.
fans, Cena will be in his fucking cheap
Cheap
seats at the top.
With his cause lights. The helmet
he's
on
not
goes and he's like,
Braun t-shirt on.
Yeah.
Have his Braun t-shirt on for
The
that
camera just cuts to him crying.
Candy. Who you got?
I've got Braun, and I'd probably say the Big Show, but that'd be the most disappointing reveal.
So everyone's gone for Braun though, so that's the second. Second clean sweep. Next up is the undefeated streak of Asuka against Charlotte Flair.
Not Asuka herself, just the streak.
Yeah, just the streak. The physical embodiment of the streak, also known as Asuka. Crofty, have you got
Asuka.
Asuka? Pete,
Asuka.
Mel,
Asuka.
Alex.
Asuka.
I also have Asuka.
I've got Carmella Cashin.
See,
Ah,
I
but
would
who wins
have
first?
Who's the match though?
Who
Yeah.
wins first?
She was a
That's
Seth
what I mean.
Rollins.
Yeah, I don't think we
Cashin
get a finish.
Jenny, so you think she's going to cash in like midway through like
Yeah.
Rollins did?
Oh, okay.
Interesting. Candy?
Asuka.
Asuka. Okay, so all Asuka apart from one.
Mhm.
All right, fair enough.
Well,
But you do
make it
realise
interesting.
if she says, all right, let's say it this way: if you're saying like that, like the Rollins cash in, if one of them does win, so say Asuka does win, then
I
she cashes
get
in.
no points.
Okay, I'm glad. Well, I wanted you to say it before.
Yeah, I know what I'm getting myself into.
He knows the risk.
Burying
Yeah.
himself, yeah. Well, I mean, you are the Virgil card. We are the Virgil card, Shane. Probably. You
Can't get any worse.
I know, right? Next up is Alexa Bliss versus Nia Jax Croft. Who have you got?
Nia Jax.
Pete.
Nia Jax.
No.
Nia.
Alex.
Nia.
I also have Nia.
I have Nia.
Nia.
Hey! I think it's pretty obvious, isn't it?
Alexa's been booked really shit for a reign as champion.
She's been running away from us. Well. She's not been like a.
That's the point, isn't it?
She's a heel.
No, that's
Well,
not-
yeah, but it's
I
like.
think-
Yeah.
Wrestling.
I think
Wrestling.
I think this match will be really good because Nia thrives when she's got someone who can be a bump monkey to just throw around. And
Yeah, she had
Alexa, at 5 foot tall, she is that person. She will just fucking launch herself.
It's going to
around.
be 2.5 minutes of Alexa running away, isn't it?
Yeah.
And she's going to grab her by the ear. She's going to slip away, do something, and then out of nowhere, she's going to just body slam them. That's
Yeah.
Leg dropper. Hopefully she hits it this time.
Did she not hit it last time?
She hits it like 1% of the time.
Ah.
But WrestleMania stage isn't going to help.
No, not at all.
Blinding lights.
She'll hit the rope and just fall through them.
WrestleMania moment.
Oh my god.
Someone in WWE shitposting, shout out to them, worked out the average length of time between Alexa's title defenses in something like 55 days. So I'm really hoping for Jax to win it because I'm a bit sick of that.
Same.
Fair enough. Moving on, the United States title is Randy Orton defending against Jinder Mahal, Bobby Roode, and Rusev. Who have we got?
Rusev.
Pete.
I've got Randy Orton.
Oh, Mel.
Rusev.
Alex.
Rusev.
Rusev.
Randy Orton.
Randy Orton.
Oh, no one picking Roode or Mahal.
I did want
wow.
Jinder Mahal.
I wonder why.
I brought an
Rusev.
Indian beer for when Jinder Mahal wins it.
I just think
Living in hope. Just, I mean, if he doesn't win now, you can't have that beer. That is now donated to my house. Hope you realise this.
F off.
I think it'll be a proper WrestleMania moment if
As
Rusev
soon as I
wins.
see his back knee, I'll go.
On his back. Yeah, so all pretty decided on that. Next is the triple threat for the Intercontinental belt, and it's The Miz against Finn Balor and Seth Rollins. Who have we got?
Rollins.
I feel like we've swapped now.
We have.
Because now I'm saying Balor.
Oh,
Balor.
well. Alex?
Balor.
Balor.
Rollins.
Rollins.
Reckon the
Rollins.
Bullet Club t-shirt. I'll go with the first leader of Finn Balor.
Finn Balor. So that's, yes, no one reckons Miz to retain.
No.
No.
I think he might take
Some
some time.
kids
Yeah, I'm
to
going to say.
Yeah.
he might take-
Yeah, this is
Oh,
very
he
true.
might,
Very true.
and he'll drop it tomorrow. That's the only logical thing I can see happening.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe like a return in Samoa Joe if it's not tonight.
Yeah.
Something like that. Fair enough. Okay, big two matches, final two. So we're going to start with the WWE title match. AJ Styles versus Nakamura, rematch from Wrestle Kingdom 10. Croft.
AJ.
Pete.
Nakamura.
Mel.
Nakamura.
Alex.
AJ.
I've got Nakamura.
I've got an AJ.
AJ.
Reckon the shirt of the Bullet Club with the second leader.
AJ Styles. That's pretty even between us all, isn't it?
Yeah.
It could come down to that one. I've got a feeling that we're all
I think
on the next
going in,
match.
I thought that would be the most divisive match.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's definitely going to be. It's going to be so interesting to see. Even like just the in-ring, because there's been very little build. I think that means that there's not much story to have, so it's just who's going to be the better wrestler. So I think that's going to.
I have one hope for this match, and that's the given time.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need a good 20 minutes for this.
Yeah.
Plus
25.
Have
probably.
you worked out that a lot of the match, because there's so many matches this year,
13 in
There's-
total.
there's
There's 10 on the main show.
I think the average time that they worked out that they'd get if you like split it all evenly, I think it was like 9 minutes per match. That's not much.
No, wait.
There was one long
Because
match
when
last
you-
year, and it was the second
Yeah,
one Triple H
when
match,
you-
and that was about 25.
Well, the
minutes.
AJ Shane match went 20 minutes, and that was the first
that was
match.
just they went over. That's what everyone
To
else
be
Oh,
fair,
that's
though,
why.
when you think when you're watching WrestleMania and you take away the Hall of Fame entrances, people putting over the network, going to all the other commentators,
Kid Rock
promo
concerts.
times, Kid Rock concerts. Only 50% of the time are
50,000 on
people
network.
actually wrestling.
Mhm.
So that's how they work.
Well, it
out
is
for
the
9
show,
minutes.
though, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what it's
That's how
billed
they
as.
work
and It's
out
billed
9
as the
minutes.
show.
I reckon there'll be a few squash matches. I
Same,
reckon
like Nia and
Nia
Alexa.
and Alexa, I think
Um,
won't go very long.
2 minutes. I reckon. I'm going to be really short.
Maybe
Brothers.
Braun
Here's open.
and Bar.
Yeah,
If
it
it is
depends
a big
who's
show,
going
they just come in and
over.
fucking squash them.
Very true.
I feel like this next match isn't going to be very divisive.
Well, before we get to that, do the one other prediction? This obviously didn't count, but do we think we're getting the Undertaker tonight?
Yes.
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 Yeah.
As American Badass.
Agree.
I think the reason he's not been turning up to Raw though is he's been going to the Manhattan Center.
Still there.
Yeah, he's like, wait, John, I'm coming to Raw. You want me to come to Raw? He's like, fucking hell.
He's not that
I was here last. Like, it was here last time.
The Ico Pro match still. Yeah, so our final predictions match is for the Universal title, and it is the challenger Roman Reigns, control
I'll
yourself,
check Rock off this one.
against Brock Lesnar, Croft.
Paul Heyman. Nah, it's Roman Reigns.
Carmella Cash.
Now, do I even have to ask?
Yeah.
I've gone for Reigns.
Reigns.
Please
You
read.
two put your t-shirts over earlier. I'm going for the leader of the Roman Empire Club.
Thought you were going to say the Shield then. I was like,
Hashtag-
hang on a minute.
Oh.
Hold the phone.
Hashtag reunion. Believe that.
Meningitis.
It fizzled
Dean
away
Ambrose.
because Dean Ambrose got injured. But there we go. Yeah. I think that's going on last, and I think we're all expecting it. Have you heard the rumors that there's going to be a massive that Reigns is going to actually turn now? He's going to shake hands with Heyman.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've heard that.
I've read that because
That's
Heyman did a
so
tweet.
pop.
Heyman
So
did a tweet saying, "No matter what happens, I will be leaving with the Universal Champion." And I was like,
Oh, that's yeah.
And Brock's obviously fucking going to UFC.
Mhm.
So unless Paul Heyman retires,
Leave him with the
It just takes the belt.
takes the belt himself.
Well, the
It's
Miz
me.
The Miz has gone on Bailey. Curtis Axel needs another manager.
Ah.
Reunite him with Heyman.
Absolutely. Well, there we go. So it's all up for that's that then.
Now, if Taker does come back as the American Badass, I know Kid Rock's going in the Hall of Fame, but I don't want him to come out to
Well,
fucking
apparently
Kid Rock.
Limp Bizkit are also in attendance.
apparently Limp Bizkit are at.
Like we were in the room for this news, so you guys just like
There was I read a thing on Facebook. Obviously, I don't know how true it is. Take it with a pinch of salt because it was on Facebook. And it said that Limp Bizkit would start playing the first song, and then the fucking
Kid Rock.
Kid Rock. No, sorry, yeah, I got it wrong. Kid Rock would play the first song,
And
then they'd play the middle song, and then they'd play Limp Bizkit at the end. Apparently, they're in New Orleans as well. But you said that it's something to do
Sounds
with
like
it.
everyone's in New Orleans.
they're just fans, so they could just
Yeah, you said something about them being fans or something. So who knows? But I think Roman Reigns retired the dead man, but no one's retired.
no one's
Yeah.
retired the Undertaker. Very true, very true. Right, well, we're gonna end our live stream here. We'll because we'll have we normally have story time at this point. We're gonna save that for our roundup podcast.
What? I thought that was now.
No, we're gonna save it for the podcast, so we've actually got something to put it on. Otherwise,
Oh, for tomorrow.
And you got two stories.
Oh, yes.
Sorry, so we're run in the live stream now, but you want to hear these story times as we're gonna have them, then be sure to check out our WrestleMania. He still gets to do it, just not
Yeah,
on the live
like-
stream. If you want to hear them,
Yeah.
if you want to hear
I
them,
forgot
it's
about
going to be
tomorrow.
on
Tell it now.
on the Roundup podcast, which is coming out Friday next
Tell
week,
us
which
now
will
and we'll all
include
laugh again in the morning.
our roundups. So, fucking read it in your eyes.
So,
So, thanks for listening, and we'll see you soon.